Hi all, welcome to OET Speaking. Today we can discuss an OET role play. Here the setting is an emergency room. You are talking to a parent of 10-year-old boy Aidan. The child has just been admitted after a fall and skull fracture is suspected. The doctor has ordered a CT scan and X-ray. His parent is demanding to go with her son rather than waiting in the waiting area while the procedures are done. Task: inquire about the accident details, be sympathetic and reassure the parent, acknowledge that skull fracture is suspected and that is why CT scan and X-ray needed very quickly, explain why the parent needs to remain in the waiting room, try to convince them that the result won't be known until the doctor sees them and the parent will be informed after that. The setting is an emergency room and you are talking to the mother of Aidan and the child has just been admitted after a fall, so we know the details of the child. You can start your conversation by saying, "Good morning, my name is Sarah. I am one of the registered nurses working in this emergency room. Am I talking to Aidan's mother?" You can ask her, "How may I address you?" Let's assume the name is Mrs. Maria. Then from the background information we will come to know that Aidan is going for CT scan and X-ray. So first of all we need to inform the mother that her son is going for X-ray and CT scan. So you can tell her like, "Mrs. Maria, I would like to inform you that your son Aidan is going to have CT scan and X-ray. Before taking him to these procedures, I would like to get more information about his accident. Could you please tell me?" So as per our first task, we need to inquire about the details of accident. So you can tell the mother like, "Mrs. Maria, I would like to inform you that your son Aidan is going to have CT scan and X-ray. Before taking him for these procedures, I would like to get more information about his accident. Could you tell me?" Probably the mother may tell you like, "Sister, he was climbing a tree and he lost his balance and suddenly he fell down. When I went there, he was unconscious. After a few minutes, he regained his consciousness and he vomited." Then as per our second task, we need to reassure the mother. So you can tell her like, you can reassure her by saying, "Mrs. Maria, I'm really sorry to hear that your son met with an accident. Please don't worry, your son is at the right place and we all are here to help your son. And we have got excellent panel of doctors and professional staff, so nothing will happen. Your son will be alright." You can tell her like, "Mrs. Maria, I'm really sorry to hear that your son met with an accident. Try not to worry, he is in the safe hands. He is at the right place. We are here to help your son. And here we got excellent panel of doctors and professional staffs. So don't worry, nothing will happen. Your son will be alright." In this way you can reassure the mother. Then as per our third task, we need to inform that her son is suspected to have skull fracture and the need for CT scan and X-ray. So you can tell her like, "Mrs. Maria, we suspect that your son is having a skull fracture. You don't worry because it doesn't mean that your son is having any serious problem. In order to confirm this, whether there is any fracture or not, it's really important that he needs to undergo a CT scan and X-ray very quickly. Is that okay?" You can tell her like, "Mrs. Maria, we suspect that your son is having a skull fracture, but don't worry about that. It doesn't mean that your son is having any serious problem. In order to confirm whether there is any fracture or not, it's really important that he needs to undergo a CT scan, X-ray very quickly. Is that okay?" After taking her permission, you can tell her, "Then you please wait here. I will take him to the procedure room. Probably, as per the interlocutor's cards, he may tell you like, 'No, I'll be with my son because if he cries, I have to be there with him.' Then we can tell her like, Mrs. Maria, I do really understand your situation. Already your son is being given a little bit of sedative medicine, so he is going to sleep for some time. Other than that, there is radiation over there, so we do not allow any visitors. Probably as per the interlocutor's card, she may not agree with you. She may tell you like, if something happens there, who will be there to take care of my son? And we can tell her like, Mrs. Maria, don't worry about that. There will be doctors and nurses over there to help your child. So please be relaxed and sit in the waiting room. I will bring him back safely after the procedure. Is that okay? We can tell her like, Mrs. Maria, don't worry about that. There will be doctors and nurses over there to help your child. So please be relaxed and sit in the waiting room. I will bring him back safely after the procedure. Is that okay? Then at that time, the mother may agree with you. Then she may ask you next question like, is there any serious brain injury, sister? Then as per our third task, we can tell her like, after the CT scan and X-ray, we will be able to know what the major problem your son is having. And also the doctor has to see the result. Then only will be able to tell you the real condition. We can ask permission like, if you don't mind, may I take your son to the CT scan and X-ray room? You can tell her like, definitely I will keep you updated regarding the result. The doctor has to come and check on the result, then only I will be able to tell you the result. Till then, please be relaxed and wait in the waiting room. You can ask, do you have any more concern? If there is no concern, you can tell her, thank you, Mrs. Maria, thank you for listening to me. Now I am going to take your son to the procedure room and I will be back with him after the procedure. Please relax and wait here. Thank you, Mrs. Maria. In this way, you can end up your role play.